Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain the concept of functions in C programming language with a simple example. So before I'm going to explain this example, I'll give you the definition of a function. So functions are a self-defined block of statements that can be used to perform a specific task in any programming language. So before we are going to use the functions in any in program, we have to declare the function first, and later we have to provide the definition of a function in a program. So here is a program for finding the largest among two numbers. So I'm doing that by using the functions concept. So this is my header file #include_stdio.h, so which is used to recognize my printf and scanf statement later in my program. And this is my function name. So my function name is find max, and this is my return type, and here I'm using my return type is integer. So from this function I'm trying to return some integer value to my main function. So every function will take some arguments, so depends on the requirement. So here I'm passing two arguments of type integers. So one argument is x and another argument is y, and both are of type integer. And after that, this is my main function. So in that main function, I'll read two numbers, and I want to find which one is the maximum among of these two numbers from the main function, from the sub function that is of find max. So this is int num1 and num2, and this is the another variable max, so which I am trying to return a value of maximum among of these two numbers by using this variable. So here by using printf and scanf statement, I am trying to read the contents of num1 and num2 from the keyboard. So after I'm initializing the values for num1 and num2, so now I'm calling the function find max. So this is a calling of function, calling the function find max. So here I'm calling find max, and here I'm passing these two values to my function. So this main function is said to be a called function, and this sub function is said to be a calling function. Okay, and then the arguments which you are passing in your main function is said to be an actual parameters, and the arguments available in the sub function are said to be a formal parameters. So here I want to return a value from the sub function named find max, and assign to max variable. From that I am trying to print my largest among two numbers in my main function itself. So this is a printf statement. So after I'm finding the largest among two numbers by using the function, the value it's written back to my variable max in main function. So for that reason I'm printing the value from max, and that value is of type integer, so I'm using %d here. So this is return 0 statement because my main function is of type integer. And after that I need to provide the definition for my function. So this is a definition. So at the time of definition, no need to use any semicolons like this declaration. So simply we have to apply the logic here. So here my task is I want to find the largest among two numbers. So now here in this x and y are my formal arguments. So I can use these variables to check whether x and y, which number is the largest one. So now here if x is greater than y, my answer is x. So it will return x as answer, else it will return y as answer. So now I'll tell you how the compiler will execute this program when the functions concept is arrives. So now it starts an execution from the main function. So now it will see that okay, it's having three variables of type integers num1, num2 and max, and after that it try to read the values of num1, num2 from the keyboard. And now at the time of calling the function, so here we are trying to call a function find max. So now it search for the declaration as well as the definition of a function. So okay, it will find the declaration here, and after that it's searching for the definition. So whenever this line of code is executed, now your compiler shift to this location, because the definition of find max it will find out from this definition. So in this find max, so I have two arguments of type integers. And now in the calling function, so I'm passing two arguments num1 and num2, and these values are copied to x and y of this subfunction. So now these values will be compared. So it depends on the value which is largest, and that value is written by using this logic. Again, the compiler will back and execute this line of code. The compiler will back and execute this line of code. So printf largest among two numbers are percentile d, and the value is available at max, so it will print the value from the max. So now I'll show you how this program is executed. I'll just compile and run this program. So here it is. Okay, so this is a single line comment. I had to use two backslash. So again I'll run this. So now it will ask me enter two numbers. So I'll give 78 is one number and 25 is another number. Now see the output. The largest among two numbers are 78. Okay, I'll check for the other possibility also. Compile and run this program and it will ask me. So in previous execution, I'll give the first value is the largest value. So in this example, I'll try to give the second value as largest. See here, I'm given 25 and 89. So it will show me like largest among two numbers are 89. Thank you.